back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Well, the good times continue with yet another victory for the Edmonton Oilers last night, 4-2 over the Seattle Kraken. Once again, the Oilers fell behind 2-0, and once again, nothing is insurmountable. They found a way to come back. Stuart Skinner came through. Warren Foegele, Leon Draisaitl were the big heroes last night, and the winning streak has officially hit 12. With that 12th win, the Edmonton Oilers have tied the 1967-1968 Montreal Canadiens for the Canadian NHL record for consecutive wins in a row with 12, and can own the record with a 13th win tomorrow night over the Calgary Flames. The current NHL record is 17 wins in a row, presently owned by the 1992-1993 Pittsburgh Penguins. The Oilers also accomplished something else last night. They moved into third place in the Pacific Division. As John Shannon points out, on the 25th of November, Edmonton was 16 points behind LA. On the 30th of December, Edmonton was 10 points behind LA. Today, they are 1 point ahead of LA. An amazing accomplishment, but still lots of work to do to catch the Vegas Golden Knights and Vancouver Canucks. On a radio hit on Sportsnet 960, insider Frank Saravelli was asked, "Where's Corey Perry going? And is the answer the Oilers?" Frank replied, "Yeah, if I had to guess or pick, that would be the spot." Oilers insider Bob Stauffer has certainly been pushing that narrative as well. Stay tuned, Oilers fans. If you're hoping for Perry, we may have some good news soon. Seattle's Yanni Gourde had a hearing today for charging Mattias Ekholm in last night's game. He received a 5-minute major in the game, and today was suspended for 2 games. And that won't be the end of it. Ekholm warned him, punishment is coming when they meet next. Prospect goaltender Ryan Fanti, who has missed the entire season due to injury, is back and has been assigned to the Fort Wayne Comets. Great to see Fanti back. Expect to see him full-time in Bakersfield next season. Fans of the Heritage Classic jerseys will be happy to know the Oilers will be wearing them tomorrow night against Calgary and again for their final meeting of the regular season on February 24th. Meanwhile, down in Bakersfield, Jack Campbell is doing what the Oilers wanted him to do in November, dominate the American Hockey League. Over his last 10 games, Campbell is 7-3 with a .920 save percentage and a .273 goals against average, including 1 shutout. So, does this mean we will see him back in Edmonton soon? Unfortunately, if you're a fan of Jack Campbell, it's my belief the answer has to remain no. Not because Jack hasn't earned it with his recent performance, but because everything else is currently working against him. The Oilers are on a 12-game winning streak. Both Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard are playing well, and calling up Jack would force the Oilers to decrease their roster to fit in his cap hit. Maybe I'm wrong, and the Oilers try bringing him back, but I just can't see it. What this recent success may do for Jack, though, is possibly help facilitate a trade. With 3 years remaining at $5 million per season on his contract, a Jack Campbell trade will be extremely difficult at the best of times, but if he's at least performing, someone's interest could be piqued. Odds are, nothing happens until the offseason with Campbell, but if the Oilers can somehow find a deal, and I'm sure they're trying, it would be great to see everyone have a fresh start. I'd keep an eye on the Columbus Blue Jackets. They just cleared up their 3-goalie logjam, losing Spencer Martin on waivers to Carolina. If they can move Elvis Merzlikins, it's possible they could be persuaded to take Campbell on for assets, either keeping him going forward as insurance for Daniel Tarasoff or buying him out in the offseason. Merzlikins back to the Oilers is possible, but I can't see it for the same reason as I laid out for Campbell earlier. His cap hit would affect the current roster too greatly. Could be something, could be nothing, but just one possibility. And one final note on Bakersfield, with no recall yet on Dylan Holloway, it looks like the earliest we will see him now is for Tuesday's game against Columbus, unless we get an unexpected announcement this weekend. We do know Evander Kane is battling hand and groin injuries, so there's always that possibility. Well, that's all I have for now, guys, but I will see you tomorrow live from the Saddle Dome, heading down to the Edmonton Oilers Calgary Flames game there, joined by Tyson. Should be a great time as the Oilers look to set the Canadian win record with 13 straight victories. Let me know your thoughts on everything Oilers in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.